You're listening to the Conscious G Podcast, creating outstanding men of the future, educating about the importance of style, etiquette, leadership, and confidence. Now, let us make man with your host, Ernest Moore.
Hello, and yes, hello. This is Ernest, the Conscious G, and this is episode number 003. Have you missed me? I know I miss you guys. It's been a very busy February. Black History Month is almost over. The Black Panther movie came out. Our Future Gents Academy is getting started up again. We've connected with some other young ladies who are doing the same things that we're doing, and we're merging together, working with other nonprofit organizations to create gentlemen. That's the goal for the Conscious G. That's the goal for Team EMI Consulting. That's the goal for Future Gents as well. Today's episode 003 is going to talk about first impressions. If you ever receive a business card from me, my quote on there states, "You only have one opportunity to make a first impression." Let me repeat that. You only have one opportunity to make a first impression. Now, whether we like it or not, we're being judged every single time we step outside of the house, especially the first time we meet someone. Let me give you a quote here from Harvard Study of Communication. It says, "It only takes 7 seconds for you to make a first impression on another human being." 7 seconds. Some say 3, some say 7. Either way, every time someone views you for the first time, they're taking a snapshot, a picture with their eyes of you and your appearance. Before you even open your mouth, people are already sizing you up and wondering if they want to do business with you, if they want to interact with you or not. Is that right? Probably not, but it is what it is, and that is a fact. 55% of your first impression is based on what you wear, how you look, how you walk, how your posture, so forth and so on. All these things are very important before you even open your mouth. You're probably saying, "Conscious G, that's not right. That's not fair. Why can't I just be me?" No one is saying that you can't be you. We want you to be you. We want you to be yourself, be an individual. At the same time, you also want people to interact with you. So let's talk about that. A behavioral scientist has suggested that appearance counts for 55% of the impression that we make. 55% of the impression that we make is based on how we look. Don't believe me? Let's try a little example here. Okay. You have 3 people walking down the street going north. I'm just going to use that first. They're going north. And you have 5 people walking down the street going south. So they're going to cross paths at some point. The 5 people are dressed in a hoodie, a throwback jersey, maybe sagging pants, a sweatsuit, and the other one with either a hat to the back or his hat covering his eyes. Now, I'm just using this as an example. Doesn't matter what race they are. The 5 people that are walking south are males. The 3 people that are walking north have a decision to make based entirely on what these 5 men are wearing. Now, whether you walk across the street, whether you're bold and you walk through them, or you turn around, doesn't matter. Either way, you have a decision to make. You don't know what their profession is. You don't know, you haven't heard any of them speak. You know nothing about them at all, but everything is done based on their appearance. So you say, okay, Ernest, you got that. But with this issue, what can we do to improve or make ourselves seem impressionable at the beginning? Better yet, leave a good impression on that first initial contact. Well, first of all, is eye contact, direct focus, eye to eye. Your overall appearance, it should be impeccable and well groomed. Now, impeccable does not always mean you have to wear a suit. You could wear clothes that fit. You could wear clothes that are clean. You could wear clothes that are ironed. Your poise, your bearing, your posture, your stride, your confidence. These are all what I would like to call first impression makers. Uh, Professional physical condition, healthy and vigorous. Your hair should be clean. Your skin should be clear, healthy, and odorless. Your fingernails should be well manicured. Now, when we talk about men and manicures, there's absolutely nothing wrong with a man getting a manicure. Women don't want to touch rough hands all the time. Get yourself a nice manicure where your nails are clean and you don't have dirt underneath them. If Now, me, I can't do pedicures all the time because I'm very ticklish, but you need to get your feet groomed as well. Your teeth need to be clean, brushed daily. Ladies, if you're wearing makeup, make sure it's subtle and understated. Gentlemen, your hairstyle should be off the face and under control. Now, let's talk about hairstyles here because when we were young, we had our hairstyles, right? Some people had jerry curls. Some people had waves. Some people had the Gumby haircut. Some people had the really long hairstyles. I mean, we can't knock this generation for the hairstyles that they have when we had hairstyles as well. The only thing I'm requesting young men today is that if you're going to wear dreads or twist or a fade or whatever kind of haircut you or hairstyle that you want to have, at least keep it neat. Facial hair should be clean cut and well shaven, especially on a first meeting. Your wardrobe should be fresh, clean, and pressed. Polished shoes, clean clothes. Now, gentlemen, I'm going to give you a little hint here. The first thing that most women look at when sizing up a man is his shoes. They believe if his shoes are well polished, not run over, he takes care of himself. Always try to make a style statement, not a fashion statement, but a style statement. Fashion fades, style is eternal, so said Yves Saint Laurent. Your accessories should be understated. They should not overpower your outfit. So if you're wearing rings, watches, cufflinks, things of that nature, don't overdo it. Make it subtle. Make it to the point where they'll compliment you on it, but it's not overpowering your outfit. Your handshake should be firm. Inside web of thumb to inside web of thumb. A firm grip, couple of pumps, and that's it. Don't try to squeeze a person's hand until they're falling down for mercy. And don't shake their hands like it's a salt shaker. When you're seated, make sure your spine is erect, head at right angles to the body. Your feet are parallel, no more than 15 inches apart. Your hands are relaxed and palms down. Gentlemen, always carry a writing utensil, preferably a pen. If you're going to bring a writing pad, make sure it's white, not yellow. in a folder. Your conversation should include sound, pace, enunciation, communicated clearly, charismatic, and sophisticated. You should also be worldly by studying current events. Your conversation should be open, sharing, and empathetic. Empathetic. Did I say that correctly? Empathetic. Okay. You should be self aware yet respectful to others. And your final impression should be just as important as your first impression. Always leave them with a positive impression when you're done with that interaction. Okay, so you say, well, what if I had a bad first impression? Can you get a do over? Yeah, you can get a do over, but it's so much harder to do a do over than it is the first time. So, as we say, do it right the first time. Here ends our episode number 003, talking about the importance of a first impression.